What's up, guys? It's your boy Josiah, and you are watching another episode of Cocktails with Josiah. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Cocktails with Josiah, and I have my good friend LaliahLynnTV that's on YouTube with me. She has over 290K subscribers, and also she is a pop culture critic as well.
Yes.
How are you today?
I am doing great. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I cannot complain. Just like, thank you so much for just kind of taking time out to just speak with me about your, success with YouTube and just inspiring, other up and coming content creators. So, like I said earlier, you guys, she is a pop culture critic. She has over 290,000 subscribers on YouTube, and her YouTube channel
We'll call it 300,000. We'll go ahead and call it.
Let's call it. Okay, she has over 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. And that started in 2016. She is a mamapreneur, build her way up, and you also have your degree in marketing, right? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. So, What kind of got you started into the YouTube game? Because listen, it is not easy to get into.
I got started on YouTube if we go back to the beginning, when I first started on YouTube, it was back in like 2007, and it was like doing like natural hair tutorials and learning from other girls who were doing natural hair tutorials. Mm-hmm. And then I left YouTube. I came back once I got pregnant with my daughter, and I wanted to have like a mommy and me channel. And that was probably 2013. Mm-hmm. And so in 2014, once I had her, I was doing like mommy and me video. Excuse me. But I didn't start doing celebrity news until 2016. My first celebrity news story was when Tamar got fired from The Real, because I am a fan of Tamar. And I just thought it was like explosive to me. I'm going to be honest with you. When Tamar got fired from The Real, it was explosive to me because I was a fan of Tamar, and I could not believe that they fired her.
Yes.
I just couldn't believe it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy to me. And so I saw other people that I follow. Like, I follow other commentators. And so I saw them doing videos on it. And I said, well, let me just do a video. Even though I had been doing like blog videos with me and my daughter, I said, let me just do a video on that. The first video I did, it was kind of like a joke because I didn't think people would watch it, because when I was vlogging, I was only averaging like 200 views a video. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, when I talked about that, it started to go viral. Like, that video has over 100,000 views today. And so it started there. And like I said, that video was like a joke. It was like a girl group joke about how girl groups always break up. Yeah. But after that, I was like, okay, when I started getting thousands of views, I was like, well, let me say something real. If so many people are going to watch my video, I feel like as a Christian, let me say something about Christ to bring them closer to Christ, like some encouragement, some motivation.
Yes.
Yeah. And so my actual second celebrity news video had an encouraging word, and it had some scripture in it. And that's the one that really went viral and got over 1 million views. And that's what really got me started into celebrity news.
Definitely. Yeah, I remember seeing that video. I remember, stumbling across your channel, and it was actually about the whole video about the Braxtons and how the Braxtons kind of left production and had Tracy on there, and then they brought all the other people: Phaedra, Flavor Flav, New York, Natalie Nunn, Kim Wheatley, Linnell. I said all that.
None of the Braxtons. Luenell, I can see, because Luenell looks like she could be a friend of the Braxtons. Like, I can see her on the show as a friend. But Natalie Nunn? What are you doing? Make it make sense. That was that video. Make it make sense.
Yes, and I was hooked. And then when you was doing like the Tamar videos and how Ayana had to come at the end of the season, I was like, oh my God. And I just love your commentary, because you're one of the few people who do not really cuss in their videos like that. And I like that. And then you have like just your style, how you do your videos. always keep me on my toes. I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is some really great content. Like always keeps me like in, you know, like into it. I'm like, wow, this is
Well,
everything.
I try to put some truth. Like when I do my videos, I try to research and put some truth. And I call it fact-based blogging. Back when I used to call myself a blogger, I would call it fact-based blogging. But now I call myself a pop culture critic because I feel like our culture like is the popular culture. And I feel like, you know, the videos I enjoy doing the most are ones that critique our culture. So I call myself a pop culture critic now. But I know a lot of people still look at me as a blogger. And so I feel like what I'm doing is fact-based blogging.
And listen, you're not one of those people on YouTube because, honey, when something goes, all people flock to. They don't even research. They like copy off of other people and just say what. And I just don't like that. I'm just like, are you really just doing a video based off what you hear? Did you do any research? When you do your videos, Lailah, it's just like it's receipts. You have the receipts, like Whitney Houston. Show me the receipts.
Yes, show me the receipts.
Definitely. So has there ever been a time where someone reached out to you regarding, you know, one of your videos and just really had like an issue, just like, oh my God, I need you to take this down? Or like, so have you ever had like a conversation with a celebrity about what you said about them?
Yeah, only once. And I feel like I've talked about tens of celebrities, maybe even hundreds, but at least tens of celebrities. And the only one who really confronted me was Frank Gatson. There was he was instrumental in forming the girls group June's Diary with Kelly Rowland. And I made a video about how it seemed that Kelly Rowland, it seemed like she distanced herself. I'll put it that way. It seemed like she abandoned the group, to be honest. And so I did a video about that, and I had used something he said on his Instagram. He had thanked everyone that helped June's Diary, and for some reason he didn't thank Kelly Rowland. And I felt like he didn't thank her because she had distanced herself from the group. And so after I put that video up, and it had only gotten like 10,000 views at the time, he was in my DM on Instagram. And at the time I barely used Instagram, but he had looked up my Instagram and he was in my DM, like typing in all caps, like you gotta edit this video. You know, Kelly Rowland is the best thing since sliced bread, and you don't need to be saying such negative things about her. She was very instrumental with the group. And that was the first and only time that a celebrity actually approached me about something I had said about them in a video.
Wow. I mean, God, I mean, wow, like you must, I mean, it must be feel special, like at least, like, come on, man, like, I can't believe that. It's like, you really, out of all the videos, you really just looked at my video and you're going to DM me, am I that special? I mean, of course you are, you know, but it's just like, you really had that much time out the day to do that.
You know, I felt like this. I felt like, because there's, you know, Google Alerts. And I was like, he must have a Google Alert with, because I didn't use his name in the title. But I don't know if he had a Google alert with June's Diary. Like, I low-key respected it. Like, part of me was like, dang, you know, you're really doing too much. But part of me, like, low-key respected it. Like, okay, he really is here for this group. Like, he don't want nothing negative said about Kelly or this group. And so I was like, okay, he must have some type of Google alert that alerted him, because why else would he be, you know, seeking me out? You know what I mean? So part of it was like, I low-key respected him, you know, standing up for the group. And then part of it was like, you're doing too much because you're typing in all caps. You know, I'm not really responding to you. I responded and told him, okay, I'm going to take it down. He wanted me to edit it. And at the time on YouTube, I could not edit it. And so I was like, I'm going to just take it down. I told him I can't edit it, so I'm going to just take it down. And he was still like writing me. After I told him I'm going to take it down, he was still writing me. So part of me, that part was like, okay, bring it on down. Ain't that what Candy said? Bring it on down.
Right, bring it on down. Yeah, definitely.
Relax. If I'm not writing you back, just relax. It's coming down. Relax.
This leads to my next question. Like, well, not really, but I can't believe like Cardi B really hasn't hit you up, because Cardi B came at I feel like Cardi B be coming at all the YouTube, you know, like the YouTube commentators and stuff and critics. Like, I can't believe Cardi B ain't come for you.
She hasn't, but I tell you this, I feel like she used the title of one of my videos in her song. So I know she's seen my videos, to be honest with you, because she's seen like other people in like my YouTube, other people that YouTube associates me with. She's seen their videos and she's come at them. And she's never come at me, but I don't really come at her, first of all. And then secondly, I feel like something I said in a video, I was like, when she bought a house in New York, I believe it was, and during this time, she had said she was going to separate from Offset, and she had bought a house in New York, and she said she bought it for her mom. But in my title, it said something about her buying a house for her daughter. I was like, that house is for you and your daughter. Like, you saying it's for your mom, but we know it's for you and your daughter. And so she said in a song, her lyrics was something like, she said something about buying her a crib for her daughter, but the way she phrased it was like similar to the way I phrased it in my video. And I was like, watch my video. And that video, she watched, and that video, it was not bringing her down. It was kind of like, okay, we see you, you know, looking out for your daughter. Like, we see you.
Yeah, she do be watching them YouTube videos, definitely. Wow. Okay, so let's just talk about like your favorite topics, you know, as far as like what are some important topics that is good to talk about on YouTube, or what is something that kind of just really just, you know, gets you through the heart that you love talking about?
To be honest, and it might not be obvious on my channel, but I like to empower Black women, and that's kind of like the mission of my channel. And a lot of celebrities that I cover on my channel are Black women. And I feel like when we talk about celebrities, it's a way to have an open conversation because we all see their lives. So we can have our own talk about what we see in their lives as like an opener, but it's like, it's an open conversation. And so that one of my favorite topics, how can I explain this? It's just about like the Black community and what we've been through and where we are now. And I feel like saying this, it sounds weird. When you look at my channel looks like it's kind of like just hot topics. But the reason those things are hot topics, like I might talk about I might talk about Portia and Dennis cheating on Portia and Portia accepting it. So it looks like it's just, you know, Real Housewives of Atlanta gossip. But what I'm really trying to talk about is like, why are you accepting this man cheating on you? You know, why is it such a crime? Like, you don't want to be called a baby mama. Why is that such a crime? What's so wrong with being, you know, a single mother? Like, I like to tackle those deeper issues, starting with like the fluff of celebrity news. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and that's one thing I definitely like about your channel is you kind of dig more deeper than what the surface is, right? So you're kind of like me, like you kind of look a little bit more deeper into why this person act like this, or why are we having these issues in our community, and that's a really dope thing to definitely do. So let's say it's Sunday night, right? Like, what are like, or like a Saturday night? What are some of your favorite TV shows that you like watching or doing commentary? I mean, we know that it's the Real Housewives of Atlanta, of course. You know, it's a good one. But what are some other good shows that you kind of like, checking out?
I love Married to Medicine, and I sometimes do videos on Married to Medicine, the Atlanta cast. But I love Married to Medicine. I love any show that shows Black people as intelligent. You know, even if we shady sometimes, at least show, you know, that we intelligent, at least we got a job, you know what I'm saying, we working. So I love Married to Medicine. And I definitely want to do more content on Married to Medicine, the LA and the Atlanta cast. And what else do we watch? I watch, well, during the day, I watch The Real.
Yes, I love daytime TV.
Yes, I'm really into daytime TV. Growing Up Hip Hop, I watch that too. Like the Angela Simmons and that whole little crew. Even though I rarely do videos on Growing Up Hip Hop, I do like to watch it. It's just that when I do videos on WeTV shows, their copyright people are so like aggressive. You know what I mean?
Oh, got you.
Yeah. So
maybe you should do like a live stream, like on a crazy episode that happens next, and then we'll just talk about it, or somebody will just talk about it from there, you know?
Yeah.
Do you see yourself being anywhere in journalism or like the media, like having your own talk show, or do you see yourself doing podcasting? Like, what's next for Miss LaliahLynnTV or Mrs. LaliahLynnTV?
What's next? I really like the digital space. Like if I did a talk show, I feel like it would be a digital talk show. Because I really like being online compared to being on television. And I don't dream of having like a television show. I don't dream of having a television deal, to be honest with you. I like the way YouTube works and the way social media works, where you own the content you created. Because I feel like sometimes you can get on television and you think that you're going to make so much money because you're on TV, but the way the deals work out, like you can make more online. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Just like independent artists sometimes make more than people who are signed to a label. So I'm more on the like, let me stay digital side. I would love to do a podcast. I really like what I'm doing now. I would like for it to grow, but I really like what I'm doing now.
Yes, you're really good at what you do. You know, you're one of my favorite YouTubers. There's not that many YouTubers that's really just down to earth. You have a lot of cocky YouTubers, or you have YouTubers that just really just post their work and just keep it moving. But I really like what you're doing because you're always looking out for your people and just kind of just encouraging up and coming YouTubers like myself. And I'm just
Yes.
very grateful for that. So,
and I want to talk about that because I feel like on YouTube and social media, I feel like I see people moving from like a scarcity mindset, like, oh, I can't help anybody else because then they might become my competition. Like people moving like there's only so many views out there. But it's like billions of people on the internet, billions of people on YouTube. So it's like, it's not scarcity. Like you can help somebody come up and it's not going to hurt you. You know what I mean? So I feel like I try to make decisions and handle myself in a way where I don't feel like I'm in a rat race. I don't feel like I can't help somebody get a hand up. I don't feel like, they're competing with me. I feel like I'm in my own lane and, we can all, be in our separate lanes together.
that's so true. That's super dope. So let's just talk about like your e-learning class. Since we're kind of on the discussion of helping upcoming YouTubers, I know that you do have your own like e-learning class and just pretty much breaking it down step to step on how to build your YouTube channel for people who really don't know how to.
Yeah, I do have a course. It's called Secrets to Success on YouTube. The website is ytbloggeracademy.com. And basically it teaches you if you want to do celebrity news, pop culture, or viral video commentary, it teaches you like how to get into it, like what exactly the favorite bloggers that you have, what exactly we're doing. Like it tells you what is the secret to our success. It tells you like how to create thumbnails, how to edit videos, and it gives you like a competitive edge. Like if you want to get into it and you don't know how, it gives you that knowledge of, okay, this is what they're doing and this is how they're doing it. And then how you do it, of course, everybody puts their own flavor on it. But it just tells you this is what it is.
Okay. So what advice do you have for anybody that's kind of upcoming with YouTube and want to do what you're doing? They're looking at LaliahLynnTV and they're like, oh my goodness, like I really want to kind of do what she do. What advice do you have for them?
My first advice would be to do you. Like, don't do exactly what I'm doing. Do you. Like, don't do Lailah Lynn. Do whatever your name is. Do you. And my second piece of advice would be to start from where you're at. So many times people feel like, oh, I need to buy, more expensive camera. I need to buy a professional microphone. And I just feel like, okay, start from where you're at. Like your cell phones, the way cell phones are built nowadays, like especially the iPhones and like the Samsungs are very, they're very high tech. So I feel like you can use your phone to get started, like use what you have. And I'm a proponent of, don't spend too much money on YouTube until you're starting to receive like a YouTube income. You know what I mean? Don't go out and spend all your money because you have to be flexible. And once you like start slow and start where you're at, start putting content out and then see the response you get from it. Are people clicking on it? Are people not clicking on it? Do they click on certain types of videos that you do and other types they don't click on? Like really take a look at what people are doing and then go from there. Be flexible and go from there.
I love that. So where can everybody follow you for your craft and your work? I know that you have Facebook, you have YouTube.
Yes, you can follow me with positivity on Twitter at Lailah Lynn, on Facebook at LaliahLynnTV1, and on Instagram at LaliahLynnTV. And again, this is with positivity. If you have a comment that you would like to leave about something that I've said in a video, you can definitely leave it in the comment section on YouTube at youtube.com/LaliahLynnTV.
Yes, I love that. Well, Layla, thank you so much for just taking time to join me for Cocktails with Josiah. It was definitely a pleasure. A lot of gems, guys, being really just dropped. Like she said, just check her out. I'm going to put everything below down here to check her, content out. Super dope. Once again, thank you so much for joining Cocktails with Josiah.
You're welcome, Josiah. This was fun. Thank you.
This really was. All right. Thank you.